Well, howdy doody there, nerds. So we're going to be talking about the Feh Channel in a little bit, okay? So stay tuned on that note, but before we begin, we do have to talk about, of course, this, because goodness gracious me, that is a dang good banner. That is a really good banner, so we're going to go over that real quick, and then we're going to, summon on it, and we're going to see what happens, okay? So, this banner is all about cooldowns, and it has several characters. Well, all three of them are amazing, fantastic units. You really have no excuse. No excuse to, at least not to roll the redeem, honestly. But Mia, very strong blade unit. Pretty close to Ira, who a lot of people love using. Has a Resolute Blade, which gives her immense attack, and of course has a Wodow effect. And then of course, also has Flashing Blade, which is really strong. Allows her to really use her speed and reduce her special charge. Nephany, of course, has the one ability that everyone really, really wants, and that is Wrath, which, honestly, Wrath is an intense ability, and something you should really, really want if you are building a unit that might take a little bit more damage, a little bit more tanky in some regards. Very nice to have, gives an extra special oomph if you need it, and is really nice. Nephany, of course, is 5-star exclusive as well, so if you missed out on her, it's another time. Next up, of course, we have Ike. Do I really need to tell you why Ike is great? Steady Breath is the foundation of a lot of amazing builds. His Axe Irvan is always going to be something that everyone loves, with the, cooldown cost reduced, and of course the whole, taking reduced damage from consecutive attacks. So he's a very fun unit to have when you need to use him. He, of course, also has his own, Bjork's Blessing and Threat and Defense as well. So generally, one thing you're going to want to go for is this. I mean, honestly, this banner is amazing. I was wondering if they were actually going to go full hardcore with this, but here we are nonetheless, and I'm pretty excited to see it. So, you know what? I'll go red. I'll see what pops up, and, and then we'll talk about, of course, the Feh Channel that's coming out, and we'll have to discuss that a little bit and see what happens there, okay? What do we get? Oh, we got Hana. I mean, it's good to have her. She's a good unit, and I love using her. Yeah, I built her myself, so if you ever need a good unit at all, Hana's really fun, and of course, something that you should aim for. But anyways, enough about that. Let's talk about, well, the obvious thing that's coming. Because I know a lot of you have been wanting to discuss this, and if you can just take a second and just listen to me instead, just talk to me real quick and ask. I'm going to ask what you guys want from the Feh Channel, what you're hoping for, but I am going to tell you to keep your expectations a little bit lower than normal, okay? So, on the 9th, we're going to have, of course, Feh Channel. It's going to be 17 minutes long, according to this, and that's a pretty lengthy broadcast. I believe most of it usually is about 16... at least the last few were about 14 to 16 minutes long. This one's a little bit longer, not too much. Don't think too much on that. So what exactly is going to be included with this? What exactly is going to be a part of the Feh Channel, and what do we have to look forward to? Well, let's lay out the obvious options first, okay? One, Thracia is probably going to, of course, be the big standing point there. The one portion of the game that, they're going to keep pushing. Thracia, was hinted at, not really hinted, outright told that it was coming in early April. So I'm expecting the characters, Leaf, Finn, Nana, they're going to be shown. We're going to see their trailers, we're going to see what they have. It's pretty basic stuff, nothing too crazy there. From there, of course, we also have, as I specified in a video a little bit earlier today, and looking back, oh my god, I uploaded way too much. Sorry about that, guys. I had a joke and it just kind of blew over. Anyways, still, what else is going to be there? I'm expecting Hero Fest to be announced again. I'm not sure what colors are going to be available for you, but I will guess a few things for you. So, Hero Fest, of course, is going to probably be coming back. The main reason is, well, Golden Week is coming up, and that is a Japanese, string of holidays along a week that's, called Golden Week. And that includes a lot of, things. I couldn't even list it. Go look it up yourself. But basically, that's going to be where the main set of that is, you know, and probably going to be a part of that. Basically, yes, we're gonna get another Heroes Fest. It's pretty obvious. I mostly say that because not only did they kind of just went, you know, I looked back at the archives for the news information, and I still did not find any real actual proof that they changed it, but it seems like they moved the Legendary banner from the end of April to the start of May, so I'm almost certain that it's going to be that. And then, of course, we'll lead into the Legendary banner as well, which should feature another Legendary character. That is pretty much all we know about what is going to be there. That's at least what I'm going to assume, and pretty much, you know, I'm sure of it. Now, the other things that we need to talk about are the things that I'm not so sure about. I know that people are really, really wanting, you know, changes to the 5-star pool, changes to the 4 and 3-star pool when it comes to that, a revamp of that, because right now there are tons more 5 stars in the game than there are actually any 3 or 4-star, which usually isn't how it works in a lot of gacha games, but still, nonetheless, I really don't expect that to be shown. I don't expect that to come, mostly because, well, I just, you know, they've rolled out tons of characters in the last bit, and I really don't think they will be tweaking that, but who knows. If you really want to see that, remember, you can always send in a suggestion via the feedback option in the game. That, of course, is under support. Now, I know a lot of you, and we've joked about this before, people keep going, beast units, where are they? Oh my god, I want them. I hate to say this, but that's probably not going to happen either, so if you're expecting anything crazy from that, it's probably not going to happen. Just going to say that right then and there. Mostly because, well, I don't think that's something that will come out in the middle of a, well, I can't really say version update, okay? So, last time, when 2.0 rolled around, we got introduced to Legendary Heroes, and the whole system based around Legendary Heroes, and we got built upon that. So, you know, and we are just now starting to see the total vision of that, in a sense. You know, Blessed Gardens came out, and, you know, blessings are much more abundant, as well as Legendary Heroes. In fact, I actually think we might get Gunthra as a free unit fairly soon, because the story is kind of leading into finding her, and we might see that. I don't know. That's just speculation on my point, you know, my part, but that still kind of proves the point. What I'm saying here is, if there is any chance of a beast unit popping up, I expect it to be in 3.0 more than anything. 3.0 will have the bigger portions of updates, the bigger revamps to systems, and if there would be any chance of an actual unit, it would probably be, you know, then and there for a revamp, additions, and changes to the current system for the units as they are right now. You know, the typical sword, spear, you know, tome, axe, all that fun stuff. Dragonstone, blah-de-blah-de-blah. So don't expect, don't expect beast stones either. What I can assume might be there, though, is we're going to refer back to the survey that was, I think, around Christmas, actually. They released a survey for you to take part in and take a look at what was going on. And basically on the survey, they had a a big list of things that they were going to bring out. Some of them kind of came along. I guess Rival Domains was kind of in there. I'm not too sure about Blessed Gardens or things like that, but they did mention things like town building and PvP. So, we may in fact get some sort of idea what's coming with that. And I expect if there is PvP or anything like that, we'll be seeing it in this Feh Channel, as well as the town building. I can't say for sure. But, again, it's really hard to speculate, it's really hard to say. But, as we go through this, assume one thing, well, actually, 2 things will be a part of this Feh Channel. 1, Hero Fest. 2, of course, we're going to have another, look at the Thracia banner, since we're so close to when it's going to be released. From there, it's anyone's game. It's anyone's guess as to what's going on. They've already revamped a lot of the units that had problems before. I'm talking, of course, about staff and dagger units. They have started to come into their own, so I'm not really sure what else we can do outside of the, revamping 5 stars or doing, something completely different from the survey or something like that. But if you guys have any idea what you want, then you know, feel free to tell me in the comments. And as always, check out the description for everything Heroes related, from a Gleam contest to my, you know, my links, my Twitter, everything. And of course, as always, this banner right here is fantastic. You should probably try rolling on it. Alright, nerds! Hope you're excited, because I sure am. We'll see you soon, and man, this is a great banner. I can't say that enough. See you soon.